What happened 50 years ago? Oh, right there.
You can tell we rehearsed.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, pardon us. We're supposed to be on the bright side, aren't we? Bright side's on this.
Notice we go from the youngest to the oldest.
I'm the youngest. I'm in the middle. It doesn't matter. Dad, get back here, Dad. Get back here. You did it all. You did it your way, Dad. Grandkids will be coming up after mine.
All right, Uncle Ralph. Could we all stand, please?
Just walk slow.
All right, if we can have all the grandkids.
Not yet.
All right, you may be seated now. Well, it was 1940. A friend by the name of R.A. Jones helped, or tried to help Ralph Elswick to elope with Loraine, and she was 17, and he must have been around 19 years of age, so he was really robbing the cradle at that time. They took off and went to Bristol, Virginia, but Dad apparently had already made an arrangement, had already called ahead and told them to stop the ceremony. They hadn't had their blood test yet, and of course they weren't able to take they weren't able to get married in those days till you had your blood test, and so they had to come back home. It was a year later, and now she's 18 years old, he's 20, and in a little place called Tazewell, they got married, and Dr. Freeman presided over the ceremonies, and this time her mother was with her and gave her her blessings. And so we're glad to have them here this afternoon. We have with us today, by the way, one of the ones that was back there at that time, 40 or 50 years ago, and that's Betty Ann, and she was 6 years old at that time. She was Ralph's niece. And we're glad to have her back here with us. And also with us today, but not, well, she was back there then, but her name is Viola Howard. That's Ralph's sister. She's with us today, too. And we're glad to have her with us. But as a way of a personal testimony, I've known the Elswicks, my soul, since about 1969. And I've known Brother Ralph and Loraine, and I've watched them. I've often wondered what made these folks so happy, what made their family kind of stay together and be the loving family that they were. And I think I picked up a few things, and so I want to give you these things that I picked up anyway. And then after that, we're going to have some vows that we're going to say. But you know, there's a few things I've noticed about Brother Ralph that he does for his wife. I think that it's just the most wonderful thing. And I've noticed that from time to time, she will bestow upon her some sweets and some flowers at some time or another. Ladies, where's those sweets and where's those flowers at? Okay, here's the flowers. Okay, where's the sweets? Who's got the sweets?
Not on the floor.
Oh, the sweetest.
Here we go. And so Ralph keeps her sweet with candy, and she keeps her sweet with flowers, and so she's got those to this afternoon. And that's to remind you how much he loves you and cares for you and thinks of you. But you know, I've also noticed Loraine, she kind of keeps her husband in line, and she's got a couple of things that she does. And ladies, if you'll come, well, who's got the apron? Flip this apron on Brother Ralph here. Here's how she keeps him in line. Brother Ralph, turn around. There you go, there you go. Here's how she's kept him in line all these years. And where's that pin roller? Where's that? There we go. Give that to your mother there, Deb. There you go. And there you go. That's how she's kept him in line real well. And okay. Okay, face this way. We're going to take some wedding vows today just to kind of make sure this thing's going to last for another 50 years. And I know it's been a good 50 years that these folks have had together, but we want this thing to continue to last. I suppose in our attendance, there's not very many of us that are older than what these folks have been married. And they've had a lifetime together, and God has blessed them. You know, it's the duty of the husband to provide for the support of his wife,